Greetings, Barons.
On this week's episode, we'll enjoy the start of spring at the Cherry Blossom Kite Festival,
Monitor the status of our students' March Madness brackets,
and check in with our Baron athletes.
I'm Fernando Castro.
And I'm Louise Brophy, and you're watching BCC TV.
What's going on in the news this week, Louise?
Several members of the Trump administration have been caught discussing Yemen airstrike plans over a group chat on the platform Signal.
A journalist was also included on this message chain, which has raised concerns among the public in regards of national security.
In BCC News, let's stay motivated to maintain our grades because fourth quarter has just begun.
Yep, we gotta start off on the right foot. But this reminds me of another new beginning. The cherry blossoms have begun to bloom. And in order to celebrate the springtime phenomenon, let's take a trip to the Blossom Kite Festival on the National Mall.
What's goody, Barons? I'm Olivia.
I'm Amory.
I'm Tasha.
I'm Zachary Taylor Thomas.
And we're going to be down at the Cherry Blossom Kite Festival. Let's see what's going on.
Everybody, again, we have some very talented
We're cooking.
What about anybody like some fun?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. Let's go make some friendship bracelets.
This one is for the boys. With your grease.
I feel pressure. I'm on camera right now. Perform.
No!
Yes, no?
Yes!
I could never.
Did you fall again?
Yeah, and it all fell off. How often do you come here? Yearly?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Go right ahead, yeah, she's really friendly.
So, hi, I'm here with?
Tippy.
Hi.
And Nia.
Okay, where are you guys from?
We're from Florida. We're both from Florida.
So, how do you like the Kite Festival so far?
Very fun. Well, as you can see, I got all tangled up, but other than that, going great,
That's good. How do you rate this experience?
10 out of 10 every time.
Yeah.
It's great.
Is this your first kite festival?
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite kite so far?
That shark over there.
Hi, how are you? What's your name?
My name's Lewis.
And you said you're a 2000 alumni?
Class of 2000, BCC.
Yeah.
Go Barons.
And that's a wrap, Barons. Come down to see the DC cherry blossom tree.
Those flowers were so beautiful.
Right? The festival's like my favorite part of March.
Seriously?
Well, yeah. Is it not yours?
Well, I'd have to argue March Madness might just be a bit cooler.
What's goody, Barons? I'm Isaac.
I'm Izzy.
And it's March. And you know what that means.
March Madness time.
So let's take to the halls and check out on the state of your brackets.
Let's get into it.
So I hear you have a very interesting Final Four. This is one of the more unique ones I've heard. Really not saying much, but let me hear about it.
I've got Florida, Michigan, BYU, and Purdue.
And do you have punishment?
We're just doing like money for the winner.
Sweet. Do you know how much money?
I think like $200.
$200.
And Brady, how's the bracket looking?
It's looking pretty good.
What's your Final Four looking like?
Florida, Michigan State, Houston, Duke.
And how's that bracket looking, Max?
It's really bad, actually. Like, it's going awfully.
And can you tell us a bit about who you have winning?
Florida.
I'm number 13,000, 99.6 percentile for my women's bracket. I'm winning my econ group, and I'm second place in IB Sports Science. So shout out Miss Ingalls, shout out Mr. Zayner.
Florida, Duke, Texas A&M, which is out in Houston.
I had Florida,
I know I have Duke. Text you seconds, Sam.
Okay, that's fine.
What are y'all's names?
Lucia.
Ada. Okay, so we heard that you guys have a bracket, a whole theater pool bracket here. Tell me about what's going on with it.
So we have a group chat and we made a bracket at the beginning of March Madness.
Lucia is currently in last place with 0 points remaining. I'm currently ranked 7th, but my bracket is doing pretty well.
Who y'all got winning this?
Florida, Michigan State.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. These brackets are all looking pretty similar. So we're gonna go check in with some teachers, see if they have any different takes, you know?
Who am I here with?
I'm here with Mr. Kramer.
And Mr. Kramer, I've heard the bracket's not looking too good. You want to tell us about that?
Well, you know, American University, the best school in the whole country, didn't do so well. I had them beating Duke. My boss, Dr. Hogwood, really liked that.
You're first in the bracket. First in the bracket, and you don't know how. Tell me about this.
No, I go off of which school do I like better. You know, I had Maryland going all the way, and they just got out.
And then who do you have in your final four?
That's a good question. I'd have to ask Dr. Hogwood to get my bracket back.
Do you have any recollection?
I have no recollection.
You got
so I
Duke
put
in
down.
there somewhere.
I got Duke, I believe.
Yeah,
I have
Mr.
Duke.
Zane.
I think I might have Duke Maryland. I think I have done that.
Well, that was our March Madness segment. Looks like we might need to get a little bit better at these brackets, but honestly, I can't say much because my head's doing awful. Anyway, hope you'll have a great day. Back to you, Fernando and Luis. I can't imagine still having a perfect bracket, but the upsets are just impossible to predict.
Well, you know what we can always predict? The success of our Baron athletes. They just don't stop dominating the competition.
I couldn't agree more. Wait, what's going on?
Hold on. I'm getting a call from Owen. I think he might know something about this.
PCTV, it's Owen Delvin here. This might be my last segment. There's been an outbreak of this in the school. There's small, blue, tiny, very, very dangerous creatures. I hear them coming now. There's been an outbreak. They got the whole class. It's time for me to make my last stand against these.
You creatures, no!
Oh no. What's going on? What's going on? What is going on?
Thanks for the call. What were you saying, Smurfweeze?
Oh, we were about to transition to sports. Our teams are amazing, don't you think, Smurfnando?
Yup, absolutely. And we've got 2 amazing sports anchors to deliver a report.
What's goody, Barons? It's Izzy, back as your sports anchor for the week. And what a week it has been. We've got a ton to cover, so let's get right into it. To start us off, we've got baseball. Last week, the team took on Einstein, crushing them yet again with quite the score of 16-3. On Monday, they played the Wildcats and yet again beat them 14-2. Shout out to Griffin Clear for a notable pitching performance, to Trent Lopez for being 4 for 4 on hits, and to Jason Cohen for a beautiful home run. So far this season, the team has yet to be beat, and by a long shot. So make sure to show up to watch them in another game against Whitman today at 7 p.m. on the road. Over to softball, where the team beat Blake on their home field 20-9. Later on, they went up to bat against Richard Montgomery and played an incredibly close game. Putting up a real fight, the team didn't finish out with the outcome they were looking for, but are now feeling a vengeance to crush their next opponent of the Vikings tomorrow on the road at 3:45. Make sure to pop out and watch the ladies fight and win. Sprinting over to the track, where the team had their first official meet of the outdoor season. Competing against 23 teams, the girls' team placed first and the boys' team placed fifth. Some notable performances from the team: Daniel Skindai with a 4:38 1600, Caden Felton placed fifth in the mile with a time of 4 minutes and 39 seconds, Amelia Menifee placing third in the mile with a 5:31 time, Tay Graves hitting 6'4" and placing second, Aurora Wu, Alexia Ladstatter, Aubrey Green, and Ani Balin placed fifth in the 4x800 relay. Fiona Narad Malcolm for placing fifth in the high jump, Jalen Herod for placing third in the triple jump, hitting 36 feet and 4 inches. It's great to see that the team's success is transferring over from the winter season. Over to the tennis courts, the boys were at home against RM and won 5-2. The girls clutched up a 4-3 win away, and both teams swept Rockville 7-0 on Wednesday. They played WJ yesterday and will play Wooten tomorrow and Northwest on Saturday. Go Tennis. In lacrosse news, the boys team has been having a rough start to their season. Last week they played Sherwood and lost 15-3, and tonight they take on Whitman, and we all need to make sure we're there to cheer them on. Over to the girls team, where they also faced a tough game against Sherwood. They ended up with a loss, scored 14-2. And on Friday, they play away at Churchill. Not to worry, because I know both teams will turn their season right around. That's all for this week, Barons. Make sure to tune in next week for all the newest sports insights and highlights. Back to you, Fernando and Louise.
And wait, sorry, I can't do this anymore.
April Fools! They definitely thought we were Smurfs.
Right.
Thanks for the great idea, Owen.
Anyways, that's all for this week, Barons.
Check back next episode for more news, updates, and humor.
Keep the fourth quarter attendance high.
And the pollen allergies low.
I'm Fernando Castro.
And I'm Louise Brophy. And we're signing off.
A phenomenon. Wait, what is it? The phenomenon.
Yeah,
Phenomenon.
Wait. Phenomenon, yeah.
Phenomenon. Phenomenon.
Phenomenon.